Their house, your courage, your clarity, and calm leadership. And you heard me, heavy on the calm leadership.
You don't run to me, I do. That's your problem. So I'm asking you, Trustee House, why do you keep on removing the attorneys from the warrant list? Thank God, me, your mayor, have relationships that they keep on working without pay. Because at the end of the day, y'all, I'm telling y'all now, I'm gonna keep on saying this. Y'all better stop lying on me before I stop telling the truth on y'all. Because I don't mess with nobody. I come do my job. Only time y'all see me say something is when I have to clear something up. And I shouldn't have to because I'm too busy doing my job. So I don't have time to come back here and talk about nothing. I keep saying, don't hate, congratulate. Come join the team, the winning team.
So now we are Dolton United. We are no longer just a campaign. We are no longer just a movement. We are Dolton United.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into the swearing-in ceremony in Dolton, where the new mayor, Jason House, and the trustees officially took their oaths of office. If you're not up to speed with all the political drama going down in Dolton and the madness in Thornton Township, don't worry, I've got a quick recap for you. Tiffany Henyard, once one of the most dominant figures around here, has now been completely removed from not just one, but two major positions. She only lasted one term as the mayor of Dolton before being voted out, and she was also booted from her role as Thornton Township supervisor through a rewritten caucus. That fall from power didn't go quietly, it triggered a massive controversy. That's shaken the entire local political scene. If you've been following the ongoing drama in Dolton and Thornton Township, then you already know it's been wild. But if this is your first time diving into all the madness, don't worry. There are plenty of deep dives right here on the channel that break down Tiffany Henyard's track record, its behavior, and how everything spiraled to this point. You'll see exactly why residents from both Dolton and Thornton Township finally said, enough is enough, and came together to shut the circus down after years of what they saw as out-of-control leadership. But today, the spotlight's shifting. We're focusing on the official swearing-in ceremony of Dolton's new mayor, Jason House, along with the newly elected trustees. This wasn't just a leadership change, it was an emotional, symbolic moment. For many in the community, it felt like a fresh start. A new chapter built on transparency, accountability, and rebuilding trust. We've included some powerful...
All right. I didn't mean to interrupt that great song. I like it too. But I'll ask if we can just get right into our agenda. So I'm going to ask Clerk Keith if she can give us a roll call, please.
Today is Monday, May 5th. The time is 5:46 p.m. Trustee Tammy Brown.
Present.
Trustee Brittany Norwood.
Present.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Present.
Trustee Kiana Belcher.
Here.
Trustee Andrew Holmes.
Present.
And Mayor Pro Tem Jason House.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Trustee-elect Edward Steve.
I, Edward Steve, having been appointed to the office of trustee in the village of Dolton in the county of Cork, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of trustee, village of Dolton, to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Man, they cutting onions in here. Man, I told myself to keep it together. That I thank God for everything. He's the only one worthy of praise. All praises is due to the Most High, no matter what you call it. It can be Allah, it can be Jesus, it can be Yahweh, Jehovah, whatever you call that one true and living God, I give you praise. I want to thank my minister, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. As a man who inspired me to be a better husband, a better father, and a better man. I want to thank my mother. My mother came in to see our youngest son get sworn in. And my mom is blessed to be 74 years old in a month. Yes. I told her I'm gonna put your age out there because she looks good. We celebrate that. And my mother and my father been married for 52 years. 52 years. So I was blessed to see that structure and that loving family as a child. And I'm trying to duplicate that myself. I want to thank my wife, Leslie, who's been with me going into 11 years now. And you know, marriage is not for the light heart, not for the faint of heart. It is not. And I call it the beautiful struggle. Because the beautiful struggle is going to make you a better person when you submit. I want to thank my oldest daughter here, Naja Steve, who looks just like me. I like to give a shout out to my baby girl, Zahira. I call her Baby Z. And my son, my first son, Kaleem. And I get home, he says, Trustee Steve! Lastly, I want to thank the amazing residents of Dolton. So y'all know I had struggled with MS. And that's just part of my struggle, my story. You may see me a limp, you may see me trip, but I don't stop.
Okay. All right.
Many of y'all have watched our board meetings. They will become a reality show. Once a month, Monday was a reality show that everybody turned in. It was entertainment to some. But when you sit in there, it's not entertainment.
When y'all do know I am the first. I'm the first youngest female mayor. Female. Stop following blind. I keep telling y'all that. Educate yourself. Learn. But y'all won't. Everybody want to earn, but don't want to learn. Get a clue.
And our team went through lives of verbal abuse.
Full clips from the trustees. Speeches to show you what they endured under Tiffany Henyard's administration and what they're hoping to change going forward. But first, if you're new here, hit that like button, and if you've been here before, make sure to drop a like too to help support the channel. Now let's get into it. During her final appearance before the new administration took over, Tiffany Henyard didn't exit quietly. She made sure to remind everyone loud and clear that she was the first African-American female mayor of Dolton, claiming her spot in the history books. She told the crowd, "Y'all know I'm the first, the youngest female mayor. Female, stop following blindly. Educate yourself. Everybody wants to earn, but nobody wants to learn." Then she addressed the backlash she's faced. She said her team endured verbal abuse, stood through it, and accused critics of stirring up drama. "What you're doing now is just keeping up confusion," she said. She claimed the community had been tricked, misled, and pushed for unity, asking everyone to say aloud, "Neighbor, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it." Then she accused people of not knowing their roles and crossing lines they shouldn't, saying that's why they kept losing. And finally, she ended with what felt like a direct shot at those celebrating her removal. They asked if I'm going to sing the same song they sang when I lost. I said no. I'm not returning ignorance with ignorance. That last line was a reference to an infamous moment involving trustee Edward Steve. If you're unfamiliar with that part of Dolton's political timeline, here's the backstory. Edward Steve had served on the board even before Henyard became mayor. But once she was in office, the relationship soured. Tensions grew, and eventually, the community turned on him. He lost his seat. On his final day, he gave a heartfelt farewell, saying, "It's been an honor serving for 4 years. I have multiple sclerosis, and I'm doing the MS walk again this year. To my fellow board members, I commend you, and I hope you can find a way to work together." But instead of letting him leave with dignity, Henyard grabbed the mic and said, "Trustee, I got your picture ready. I'll bring it down to you. But first, I'm going to sing you a farewell song." Then she started singing "Nah Nah Hey Hey, Kiss Him Goodbye," right there in front of everyone. A lot of residents saw it as petty, cruel, and way out of line. That moment still lives in infamy. After the recent ceremony, newly elected trustee Brittany Norwood shared her emotional journey. "First, I give all glory to God and to my residents. In Dolton, I love y'all," she said. Norwood recalled campaigning in freezing temperatures and how neighbors kept her going. "I didn't understand what teamwork meant until I stood out in 20-degree weather. People brought me coffee, foot warmers, and hugs. Every time someone voted, I said, 'Your vote is warming me up.'" She also opened up about the mental toll of political life. "I used to call my mom before every meeting and say, 'I don't know if I can do this. So I'm not used to chaos.' And she'd tell me, 'Pray and ask the Lord to remind people why you're here. Norwood even gave a nod to Henyard's early influence. I used to look up to her, she admitted. She always said, let's speak up for the residents, and that stuck with me. When I started speaking up, things got better. Prayer works. Then she invited everyone to a free pre-Thanksgiving dinner at her restaurant, Tiffy's Good Burger and Soul Food. Just come out, get free food, talk to me, ask me anything. You don't need to do anything, just show up and talk to your trustee. Trustee Kiana Elsher also got emotional during her speech. First, thank God for letting me serve another term in the village of Dolton. I have an incredible support system, my aunties, uncles, cousins, and kids. They were there when I came home crying, confused, and dealing with high blood pressure. I'd call and say, Auntie, pray with me. Pray with me, I don't understand why we're going through this. She reflected on her political experience, saying, when it comes to playing fair, I don't think anyone ever played fair with me. I became Dolton's first female mayor with 82% of the vote. Let me say that again, 2%. How dare you backstab me? That line echoed Henyard's tone so closely that people weren't sure if Elsher was defending her or throwing shade. Either way, the ceremony wasn't just about emotion, it was about moving forward. Dolton residents have made their voices heard. They want something new. They're asking for leaders who listen, who lead with integrity, and who put the people first. Mayor Jason House, now officially sworn in, didn't make a flashy entrance. He stepped into the role with calm and focus, a noticeable shift from the theatrics of the past. And if the rest of the board stays true to their promises, this could be the start of something different. Rebuilding trust, enforcing accountability, and bringing the community together. Whether you were a Henyard supporter or not, one thing is clear, her time in office left a huge mark. Dolton became a spotlight for political chaos, viral moments, and endless public scrutiny. But now, the people have spoken. They've chosen a new direction. If you want to get caught up on everything's Henyard, Norwood, Elsher, Jason House, in their entire journey, there are videos on this channel covering it all, from Henyard's rise to power to the trustee feuds, the spending controversies, and the public outrage that followed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know in the comments, what do you think is next for Dolton under this new leadership? Till next time, stay safe, stay informed, and if you don't know the story of the scorpion and the frog, look it up, because it fits this situation perfectly. I was shocked by everything that happened, but I had my scuba suit on, and I made it across. Anyway, here's the real message we need to stop feeding the chaos. People keep doing the wrong things over and over, expecting the right outcome. But that's not how it works. Instead, stay focused, stay committed. Keep pushing forward. When all this first started, folks looked at me like I was the problem, like I was stirring the pot. But all I wanted was to expose what was really happening behind the scenes. And to those who love to criticize from the sidelines, whether it's at the gas station, the grocery store, or behind a keyboard, I don't see any of you stepping up to actually do something about it. It's just noise. So again, stay the course. We've been through so much over these past 3.5 years, but we came out stronger. This team right here, they held it down. Jason House is the most humble person you'll ever meet. The whole world knows who I am now, and honestly, I take that as a compliment. Yes, I'm the first African-American female mayor of the village of Thornton. Historic. But now it's time for all of us to understand our roles and keep showing up, not just for this election, but for every election. That's the only way real change happens. We made some mistakes along the way. Sure. But we've corrected them. Now give us the space to keep moving forward, and thank you for trusting me with another 4 years. Now I'm going to step aside and let someone else have the mic. It wouldn't feel right for me to introduce the next speaker myself. So I'm calling up our incredible Deputy Clerk Montgomery to do the honors. Thank you all for being here. It truly means everything. Days like this remind us that dreams really do come true. The woman I'm about to introduce is someone I genuinely admire. She's compassionate, resilient, and always shows up for our residents. No matter what she's faced, she's stayed strong, stayed professional, and stayed committed. She's a real advocate for this community. With that, let me introduce the most stylish, intelligent, and accomplished clerk in the Southland, my mentor, my boss. Please welcome back our re-elected Village Clerk Allison Kirk. As Jason House prepared to take the oath, the moment hit hard. A split screen showed his swearing-in from 2021 as trustee right beside his 2025 swearing-in as mayor. Same spot, same presence. This time who many believe to be his nephew stood beside him again, now older, holding the Bible. Before we roll the footage of Jason's official oath. If you've made it this far, take a second to like this video. And if you're new here, subscribe. It helps us keep telling stories that matter in communities like ours. Now, here's the moment everyone's been waiting for. Jason House's rise isn't just about one man taking office. It's about a new beginning, a complete reset, a reminder of what persistence, patience, and purpose can do. What started as a young man's dream just became one of the biggest leadership transitions Dolton has seen in years, from community outrage and bitter, Division II callouts, viral clips, and people demanding better. This wasn't just an election. It was a shift in values, a call for unity, for leadership that listens, for public servants who serve. Now comes the real test, the real work. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage of the stories you won't see anywhere else. Let us know in the comments, what are your hopes for Dolton's future now that Jason House is officially mayor? Thanks for watching. Till next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and as always, stay ready.